welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my 29-week update. I did say at the beginning I'm not really going to do weeks as such. I'm just going to update when there are things to update on, and there is things to update on. So yeah, stay tuned. So this week I had my 29-week antenatal appointment at my hospital. It was pretty straightforward, nothing untoward, just all was going smooth sailing. And then came the subject of C-sections, the big C-sections. If you don't know, I had a C-section with Dylan. It wasn't actually my choice, it was an emergency. I was induced at 40 plus 5 because I was having reduced fetal movements. I'd had them for like a week before. So they just decided to induce me, which I think unfortunately led to me having a C-section. If you do want me to sort of do like a really late labour and delivery story about Dylan, I will do, so let me know if you want to know all about that, but that's another side to that story. So yeah, I I had a C-section with Dylan, which when I found out I was pregnant this time around, I did automatically think I'm going to have another C-section. That's just kind of the way it's going to go. So yeah, I discussed with my doctor, and she's happy for me to go ahead and have the C-section. So I will be having a planned C-section, and I got my date, which is exciting, terrifying, all at the same time. So she will actually be born on the 30th of August. So I will be 39 plus 1 days pregnant. They usually do C-sections at 39 weeks, and especially if you've already had a previous pregnancy or previous pregnancies, because obviously you're more inclined to come early with your, after you've had another baby. So 39 weeks and 1 day I will be, and yeah, I have mixed feelings. I'm excited because obviously I know when she's coming now, and I can sort of, do like the countdown, because before I was counting down to her due date when I knew that wouldn't be her due date because we were going to obviously have her early. Yeah, it's scary. I'm terrified because last time I didn't have much time to think about it. Obviously it just, it was so quick. Everything happened so quickly. They just basically said, right, we're going down for a C-section. This is what's going to happen. Sign this form. Let's go. I'd already had my epidural because of the pain I was in. So the only thing they needed to do was to put the IV in my hand for the medication. So it was pretty quick. This time around, obviously I'm going to go in. I need to go in at 7:30 in the morning. I don't know what time that you go down for your actual section. I'm guessing it's probably sort of mid-morning. I don't know. I really don't know. I've got an appointment next week with the anaesthesiologist, so I will be speaking to him or her more closely about like the whole process of a planned C-section. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's happened this week. Aside from that, I have started to gain weight like crazy. I may have mentioned in previous vlogs that I hadn't actually gained a single pound yet, and that was 25 weeks, I think. I did one then, I was around 25 weeks, I think. But yeah, the weight's piling on now. So I think it is a mixture of baby and a mixture of me just carrying on eating the way I was, and just randomly now the weight's starting to pile on. So I am being a little bit more cautious about what I'm eating. But so far I've gained about 5 to 6 pounds. I don't know 100% what my weight was when I fell pregnant. I know roughly what it was. So I'd say 5 to 6 pounds, and I'll be 30 weeks tomorrow. So I don't know if that's good or bad. Obviously I'm not a slender woman. I'm bigger. So when you're bigger, they don't advise you to gain as much weight as if someone who had a healthy BMI. I think my weight gain range is 11 to 21 pounds. Don't quote me, I'll put a little annotation up here. So yeah, I'm a bit worried because I'm already on 6 pounds and I'm only, 30 weeks. And I still have 9 weeks to go. So yeah, I'm going to be closely monitoring what I eat. I'm not going to be dieting, because obviously dieting when you're pregnant isn't healthy. Restricting anything, obviously apart from bad things you shouldn't have, like alcohol and all that, isn't good for you. But I am just going to be taking a bit more caution, not so many takeaways, not so many packets of sweets, and all that lovely stuff that you like to eat when you're pregnant. Yeah. I also got my results back from my blood test, which I finally got. I did pass out, and yeah, I didn't actually complete the test fully because with a glucose test, you're supposed to have one when you're fasted, and then they give you like a solution to drink, and you go back an hour later, and they redo your bloods, and obviously that solution is high in sugar, and it tells you how your body copes with the sugar. But since passing out with my first test, they decided it was best not to go back an hour later for the second test, and just to gauge it on my fasting test. And I've heard nothing back about diabetes, which is obviously a plus. I didn't have any problems with Dylan in my previous, with Dylan when I was pregnant. But it did come back with, I had low iron levels, which I kind of expected. I did have anemia with Dylan, or not anemia as such, but low iron levels with Dylan. So I've just been taking some iron tablets, but I haven't taken them for the last week because the ones that I've got aren't that great for you. So I am going to go out and buy some special pregnancy ones to pick up, because they're great to take continually after when you breastfeed anyway. You know, they're sort of good things to take anyway. So I'm going to pick up some good quality ones of those. So yeah, other than that, nothing much has changed. We haven't done a whole lot. We have started to sort out her stuff. As you know, we're not moving now until after she's born. I just think it would be too much to move pregnant. And when we were going to move was going to be the middle of August, so probably a week before my section, which just is a no-no. So yeah, we're not going to move now probably till about October, till she's sort of settled. We're settled in not a routine, because babies don't have routines, but we're settled and we know where we are in life, and we're not all up the wall and stuff like that. So she is going to be in our room, which she would have been anyway, but obviously she would have had her own room for her storage and stuff like that. So she does have her chest of drawers and her clothing rail in our room right now. And they're just temporary measures, because when she goes into her own room, or when we have her own room, she will be having a proper wardrobe and all that. But these are just temporary space-saving ideas for now. So if you want me to do a video on sort of how we're storing her stuff now that we're sharing a room, I will do. And that pretty much wraps it up. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!